Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday morning and it's currently 6:05. I woke up at 5:40 today. I was supposed to wake up at 5:15, but I just did not have the energy. I was exhausted last night. I had the hardest shift of my life. I literally got home and I took a bath and I knocked out. So I definitely needed some extra sleep this morning, which I feel kind of good now, but yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle to wake up. Anyway, right now I'm getting ready to go on a long run. I'm actually packing up my things because I'm gonna go with Nikki and Lauren. Nikki is going to be running with me, so she's gonna pace me, and Lauren's going to be riding the bike following behind us. This is going to be my longest run yet. Yesterday was my longest run and today we're doing a little bit more. So yesterday I did 6 miles and today we are supposed to do a total of 7, which I actually feel good enough to do a long one right now. Like, I don't feel like my body is falling apart. The only issue is the bottom of my right foot is kind of starting to hurt, and it's more like my toe area. So I bought some compression. It's not really like a sock, but you just put it over your foot and it's supposed to add compression to make it a little bit more comfortable. So I tried walking around with that yesterday and it really did help. I might end up just putting that on my foot again to help me throughout the run. So I'm just gonna pack up like my pre-workout, my hydration tablets, some kind of snack, and then I do have to take my goos for my run. I bought the noon tablets, which I had the liquid IV just because that's what I had on hand, but my favorite have always been these, and just because I think they taste the best, but they also have less sugar and are less calories. And these are just the noon sports hydration tablets. So you actually just do 1 tablet for every 16 ounces. So I am planning on taking my running vest and my water pack. I'm just gonna fill it up with an entire water bottle, which is like 32 ounces. So I'm gonna stick 2 of these in there, and then I'm gonna take my pre-workout with me and my goos, which I tried a new flavor and it's my absolute favorite. So this is the water pack that I'm taking, and I'm just, I think it's called a bladder if I'm not mistaken, and I'm gonna stick it in my running vest. It didn't come with a water pack, but I did have a previous vest that I used to use that came with this, so that's kind of why I have it, just because I feel like the water bottles get too heavy being in the front. So I'm just gonna stick 2 of these tablets, and then we're just gonna fill this thing up. Not too much, because yesterday I ended up not drinking all of it and it kind of just started to get in my way and just feel a little bit heavy. We're filling it up to about here. So what I like to do so that it's not like swooshing around all over the place, I kind of just flatten it out so that I get everything, like all the excess air out. And then from here, I actually saw somebody do this. I don't know if it was on YouTube or TikTok. I just flip it over and there's still a little bit more air. So I get this part and I just kind of like suck all the air out of it. And then it's not like jiggling all over the place. It actually fits perfectly in here. And then I just clip it in with these little clips to make sure it's secure. But as far as the bridal glow up challenge goes, or just the transformation challenge in general, I love the fact that I got so many compliments of you guys wanting to do this with me. So I really don't feel like I'm doing this alone, and I'm just so excited. So we are just right over the 2-week mark, and this week I did lose a little bit more weight. So I started at 205 and right now I'm currently at 198. I know that right now we're kind of in the beginning and I'm doing a lot of mileage, so I'm probably going to be losing weight a little bit faster. And then on top of that, I'm averaging, like, I'm not even exaggerating, I'll show you my Aura app, like over 30,000 steps a day, just because my second job, I'm on my feet the entire time, like running back and forth. And by the way, these are the goos that I've really been liking. They're the raspberry lemonade. My favorite ones were the strawberry banana, but when they were warm, it tasted a little too weird for me. So I'm just gonna pack these in the front of my vest. I think I actually already have one in here. Yeah, but I'm on my feet the entire time for work, and on top of running the miles in the morning, going to work at night, and having to be on my feet the entire time, I had a day where I think it was like 36,000 steps. It's honestly crazy. But yeah, I average a lot of activity throughout the day. So I don't know if it's just gonna be like that in the beginning, or because I'm averaging that much that my weight loss is going to be a little bit faster than usual. But I'm eating really good so far, honestly. I gave myself like a cheat meal last week, which I felt like I kind of just, I don't know, it's not so much that I needed it, but I felt like I just kind of wanted a break. I've been exhausted, and it's one of those things where I just do not have time to think of anything or track anything or cook or anything like that. So I did allow myself a cheat, but I haven't cheated since, and I've been feeling really good this week. So I'm very excited about that. We are at 198.8 right now. I'm just super excited. I'm running late already. I gotta go meet up with Nikki and Lauren, and we have to decide on which trail we're gonna run. So I'll probably just take you guys along with me. And while I'm running, I'm most likely just gonna be using my phone because the camera is just gonna be way too big and bulky to take with me. I'll see you guys there. My car mount fell off, so I'm just gonna have you propped up here for a second. I'm just making sure that I have everything. I have my headphones, which by the way, if you guys saw me return some headphones in my last video. It's because I bought two because I was trying to decide on the size. That was a standard version and this is the mini, so these are a little bit closer to my head and I don't have to worry about them moving around so much. So I have my headphones, and then I cannot run that much on an empty stomach, so I have my Fairlife protein shake, and this is just enough to not be too heavy to where I feel like sluggish or heavy, but enough to give me the energy that I'm looking for, because I just running on an empty stomach, I can't do that anymore. I have my pre-workout as always, so today I'm using the powders by Kylie Holbeck. For some reason my nose is always runny while I'm running, so I have some tissues with me, and in case it gets too sunny, I have my running glasses. I have enough of a goo pack for me and Nikki, and I forgot everything. Okay, I should be good to go. It's 6:27, so I'm running very behind because I told them I was going to be there at 6, so we gotta get going. When I get home, if I have time, I'm gonna crash and take a really fat nap. I'm just really tired. I just really want to make sure to get these miles in because I don't run on Sundays and I'm not gonna have another opportunity, and next week is going to be a lot heavier than this one because next week we're running 7 miles, 6 miles, and 8 miles. So I'm trying to make sure to get in all the practice that I can so that my feet are used to running this much, because it's just going to be worse for me in the end if I can't keep up with this. After this next week, it should start to decrease a little bit and the miles are going to go down drastically, and then Nikki and I are going to do our race pace 10K, and then I get a 2-week break, which I'm very excited about. So I will see you guys when, I don't know if when I get Nikki and Lauren or when we're actually on the trail. Pace is 12:49. I don't know why, but this run is already killing me. We had one little hill and I'm dying, so wish me luck. We're switching. So now, Lauren, are you walking or running? So we're 2 miles in and that pace was a little bit faster. It was at 12:24. So Nikki told me to take a small break. I think it's gonna be like a minute and a half. And then from here on out, I need to keep the same pace. So my goal is 12:24 the entire time, or as best as I can. We're gonna go up to 3.5 miles and then turn back around. So I have 1.5 miles left to the midpoint, and then we'll turn back and we should be done, which feels a lot faster seeing it that way. So I'm super excited. I feel really good right now. It was a rough start to my first mile. I was just warming up and waking up, but I think it should be going a little bit smoother from here. Nikki's on the bike and Lauren is walking behind us, taking a small break. Nikki just went back to go get Lauren. I think she's gonna switch on the bike for a little bit. So I'm just trying to stay warm right now. And I'm kind of just like pacing back and forth, doing some stretches, kind of jumping around a little bit. I'll do really good. And then there's the tiny hill that ends up kicking my butt. And then I'll do really good again. And so I'm just keeping up with Nikki on the bike. She's pacing me really well. And she's just like the most patient coach. So I really am glad of the fact that she came here today. The goal today is completion. I'm not trying to get the fastest mileage today. I just need to make sure that my body can complete a total of 7 miles, because this is the most that I've ever done so far, especially because next week I'm supposed to complete 8. So I'm really trying to just get my body used to going longer distances, and I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. The weather is perfect. We're getting enough shade so I don't feel totally overheated, and there's a lot of people on this trail. There's a lot of runners, a lot of cyclists, and I don't know, so far it just feels like a lot of fun. So I'm really excited about today. Nikki's on her way back right now, and I think we're just gonna finish up these 3.5 and then turn around and make our way back. Yeah, it was fast. I was all the way back there. I think it was already over here.
I forgot I had her phone.
We're just missing Chastity.
Yeah.
But Lauren's running now, Nikki's biking, and I'm just trying to keep up. We're at the 3.5 mile mark and we're turning around. I'm in the middle of my first goo. It's probably gonna be the only one that I have. After this, I feel like it's gonna go by faster since we're just making our way back. So far, this is my fastest mile, which is 12:16. I think we can finish strong here. 4 miles in, pace was at 12:57, so I have to speed it up for this next one. To record at the 5 mile, but we're at 5.5 and I'm really starting to cramp up, so we're just doing some static stretches and we're completely out of shade, so it's getting super hot at this point. But we have 1.5 miles left and then we're totally done with our 7 miles, so I'm super proud regardless. We're officially at 6 miles. We got 1 mile to go. Lauren and I are pushing through this one. Nikki's up there on the bike. We're super hot, but we're almost done. I can see the car. We're almost there. I'm going very slow, but I'm not stopping. As long as I keep going, we'll be okay and we'll get there. We officially finished our 7 mile run. It was a total of 1 hour, 35 minutes. Nikki made me sprint the last 0.1. I'm totally wiped out. I'm gonna go chug some water. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I've got some major tan lines here. Oh yeah, you can't see. Oh my gosh, I got a straight line, Lauren. Oh my gosh, that sucks.
That was an awful head ride. I want to get one.
Okay, we are officially back in the car, and I think we're gonna stop at Starbucks to get some large ice waters because we didn't think to bring anything extra. And then I tried their energy drinks yesterday. It was like that melon one and it was so good, so I think I'm gonna get that today. And Nikki's just blasting the AC and we're just uploading everything on our Strava, and then we should head out of here. They ran out of energy drinks at this location, so we just got some 3 waters, and then Lauren asked for a frozen acai, but they gave her strawberry lemonade. And then she has the tropical energy drink because that's the only one they had and they only had 1 order. Okay, I am officially home. It's currently 10:25 and I'm just wiped out right now. I'm gonna take a really good shower and I think I might even jump in the bath for a little bit just because my feet and my legs are just, they're totally done, and I do have to go into work at 2 o'clock, so I just want to make sure that my body gets enough rest before that because I work until 9 today, so it's going to be a very busy day on my feet and I want to make sure that I can get as much rest as possible. But I am feeling a little bit nauseous, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a good breakfast right now. And then I do have a video going up today. It was uploading while I was out, and so I'm just gonna create a thumbnail, post that, and then honestly I'm just gonna relax from here on out. I just wanted to do a really quick run with me video. I thought it would be really fun to kind of take you guys along with me on the type of activity that I'm doing. Eventually I might take you along with me when I go to the gym, but I haven't built enough confidence for that yet, especially because I'm barely going back. So for now I think I might just take you along on my runs. But I was just super proud of the fact that I was able to keep going today, and it was a lot of fun going with Nikki and Lauren. Next week I do plan to run 8 miles, so I'm gonna see if Chastity wants to tag along on that one as well, because today was only Nikki, Lauren, and me, but we do like to all hang out, all 4 of us together. So I'm gonna see if Chastity can come with us next time. But I'm just gonna go ahead and close out the video here, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.
Like we just have our hands all together, like go.
Oh!
Yeah, like that. Okay.
Wait, that was awkward. Come here.
Uphill, not a good idea. And hard gears too. Sorry, Adish. I have to wait till I'm up there.
I can hold it, Nikki.
No, I didn't get anything.
They ran out of the energy drinks